Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. And if you're new, listen, I'm not Jewish or churchy or religious at all, by no means. I am Hebraic, and I do keep covenant with Jehovah, Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, which can be found in the tarot. So you will get scripture here. And today is the Shabbat, and my lineage instructs us to keep the commandment, and that is the whole duty of man, to keep the commandment. And so anyway, on the Shabbat, I acknowledge it. So we're just free spiritually to love and to walk in uprightness and do good business, and to honor Jehovah, who has created all things for his pleasure, and to keep his charge when we hear his voice say go this way or that way, and we don't follow nothing else but what he says, and all that kind of stuff. And he writes his word on our heart. We are in the new covenant. And anyway, but I'm not church or religious, but you know, if you stay, then great. If you don't, then you weren't supposed to stay. Thanks for checking me out. Otherwise, this is who I am, and it gets real on this channel. And so you will possibly at times hear some real hard information. And so anyway, do with it as you must. But welcome. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. If you're down and out, I send you love and light. I'm seeing a lot of insecurity as I am shuffling this deck as I'm talking to you all. I'm just seeing a lot of insecurity here. And we got to put our trust in the one who's leading the way. Jehovah said to remind people that his perspective is much higher than ours. His ways are not our ways, and his aerial point of view is from the heavens and from the universe. And he sees all the paths. We just seeing it down here, and he sees it way up here. And he sees everything. And so sometimes he goes, I want you to go this way. And you go, what? But it seems like I'm looking for way up here. I see every single avenue, angle, and you need to go this way. And so you just need trust. You have a knower on the inside. And so Jehovah sees your heart and your motive and all that kind of stuff. And so if somebody's heard something from Jehovah and it seems really off the wall, and let me just give you a testimony about my life. I've had that, I've been there, done that, got many t-shirts for that per se, and Jehovah's never, ever failed me when I've just followed what I've known, that I heard him say. Again, going against the grain, like I talked about today on the Shabbat reading. Okay, so something seems so foreign, and Jehovah's pretty foreign to us. He's a foreigner in a way. He's a governor of all the nations, whether they be foreign to you or not. We're supposed to love the stranger because he's pretty strange to us sometimes. But anyway, somebody's heard something and they know that it's from the divine, but you try to figure it out, and Jehovah said, you're never going to figure it out. You won't. He said, I just want you to walk with me because I'm leading it. Just like a child, when mommy and daddy says do something and your child sitting there go, but, and you go, you know what you're talking about, but the child don't. And that's how he is with us. So Jehovah, I just thank you for clear, defined messages. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming out here. If this is in the upright, this is fabulous energy to be stable and secure and grounded and giving and patient and spiritual and inspirational and smiting with the rod of truth and all that kind of stuff. If this is in the negative, this book can go back to witchy type energy and a hot head and stubbornness and open realms of witchcraft could be here with both these cards. Okay, with some people dealing with another person, I guess you're dealing with another person, because the Queen of Wands in the negative can represent slutty behaviors. Okay, it's passion. Okay, if you're in the upright, then great. This could be a couple. This could be somebody just looking at somebody as, you know, of an interest. This the fire energy just goes back to the passion and you know, just being beautiful inside and out and stuff like that. We have stretching your wings and flying here and not underestimating. Like I'm saying, some people are going, well, I don't got the money for it, or I don't got a job, or I don't have the, you know, need a job, or the boss, or something like that. Maybe something is going on with the boss. For some people, it might be the case. And you know what you do need to do, and you need to stretch your wings and fly away. For some people, that is the case. For some people, it's not, but that is coming out through my spirit. There's something successful, though, here, if this is in the upright, and you're confident within something and being graceful and professional and responsible and practical with whatever and whoever these people represent for you. This could be two single people, and there's something beautiful within this energy. Fire on the earth is also what I'm showing here. There's the Emperor. Well, that would be another side of the Empress energy there as well. Or we've got empires and kings and queens in kingship. The sun is here right now. And so we've got family situations then going on, and a door opening or shutting with the Dalit here coming out. And Jehovah is the great I am. This is the I am that I am. Okay, so we do have a lot of people then showing up here. Trading in third parties, and somebody's made an unwise choice within something, okay? And somebody was overthrown in something, because that's exactly what he brought out today in the reading. Then somebody was overthrown in some type of a situation, especially if it's a fire spiritual, a spiritual situation. Something foolish has taken place because it says so. An unwise choice was made, and saying to review everyone's motives within something. And look at the situation, fix it. This is about abundance and manifesting your ideas. And if there was third parties and somebody traded something, it was unwise. Or if you don't listen and do the truth, it will be unwise. You'll be sitting here. If you're dealing with somebody who is in the mix, that is a freaking fool. This is a I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. You can't appease me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I will find a way, and I will do what I want to. And it's I can't sleep at night until I've done some type of evil. And we got people like that. The scripture states so. And somebody's just been ongoing because they are rebellious. That's the Five of Swords. But that's a defeat. Somebody has been defeated within something. So there's a pregnancy issue here for some people, because this would be another woman. And so let Jehovah just speak what he wants to. We've got, or a lack of love if it ain't a pregnancy situation. Not everybody's dealing with that. This is about being receptive and opening your heart chakra. Pouring a little love on something and walking at the highest degree of love as you and I can. Because if you don't, you're none of his. The door shuts. And you ain't getting back in once the door shuts. Because no man can open it or shut it except it be Jehovah. Whatever this is, there's something about a cup here, and falling in love matters here to somebody. And if you got family issues around that, then I guess Houston, we got a problem then for some people. Might be Dallas. We have the D here. I'm just bringing that out here. Show me what this. Let me find a somebody's having to stand up and fight for what they know they've created. Okay, well, we know all about that. Let me just take a rune real quick. Jehovah, you just bring it on out here. Jehovah said to face the truth. I just heard him say, tell him to face the truth. Or hit the door, is what he said. The R is here. Okay, we have a doctor. Then we have a doctor here. And then we have, my God. Jehovah, you are so magnificent to me. We have the we have the Wanzhou here, except it looks like a P. And we have the twisted rope come out here, and we have the rope energy that came out in the in the Shabbat reading. That's amazing. But this is actually the W or the V. That could be West Virginia. But anyway. We have a deputy, the DP is here, and redeeming energy is here. Okay, so if you are new, I take all kinds of connections, phonics, outside of what just something just represents alone. I just let Jehovah speak expressively. I don't put him in a box. We have somebody who's been also made poor. The P and the R is also poor. But we do have the rope, and it did come out today, so let Jehovah just speak on. It's amazing, Jehovah. The raito, the ride, being enthusiastic. This is about enthusiasm. Undertaking. It's also a removal of something as well. Travel is here. Somebody needs to cooperate. This is removal and help and cooperation. But it's regression, people. And a separation for people who want to blame errors on others. Okay, it's huge. The R can also go to trace us back to the Resh, the head of something, which we're at the first house in the zodiac. And we got the Emperor is headship, and Jehovah's really been dealing with headship. He really has. He really, really has. So you can get the rope or call for strokes, like we said. Anyway, there's different strokes for folks as well. Anyway, we've got, so the radio, you deal with something that maybe somebody is known because the Emperor represents that. So we have the Wanzhou, which is satisfaction of something. A union is here, okay? Again, if somebody's done something, somebody's had some type of situation around a union situation, however that played out for you. If it's another person or it's just somebody just didn't like your connection or whatever, this energy has a counterpart. Okay? It does. And it's a specific counterpart. It's just not just anyone can't match that. That's somebody who's got, they're mature, or you're dealing with a mature person here. Looking for another mature person here. Somebody messed up and they're getting up and making something right. That's mature of them. And there's then righteousness here. There's somebody's motives are being weighed out here to fix something, to pour on some love, because love's the only thing that's going to be able to build the bridge, right? So we have some type of a union then that is coming out here, some type of faithfulness and help in work. So we've got bosses out here. And opportunities with this rune here. We've got dangers that will be avoided and a rebound after touching some type of the bottom of something. You really hit rock bottom. Well, somebody made a wrong choice. Guess they made a wrong choice. Time to face the truth. Or the door's going to shut on you, or we're going to get the rope, or Jehovah is bringing it out here because there's been something twisted. And it was the devil horn fiber, goat, nasty, dark stuff that was coming out. It's amazing to me. So this is the V or the W. That if you're dealing with drinking type energy, then you are. That'd be like a tavern energy. Since it looks like a P and it's also the W, there's a POW. And Jehovah brought out today that if you're going to be foolish, you're going to call for strokes. Maybe there's been a war because it represents that here. Okay. We also have a paw. Okay, so if an animal's paw is involved with something, or somebody got mauled, then I guess they did. Still a paw or something to do with the paw is here, or a grandpa. This could go back to an older person than it is. But Jehovah can pave the PV, okay, away and make a highway just like that. We have a whip here, the other direction. We have a raw war then that could be here. We have an RV. Somebody could be a traveler as well. Okay, I'm hearing insurance. I'm hearing something about insurance. I'm hearing something with that insurance come through. There's some type of real, something hit my spirit. Hold on just a second. When I said that, I'm hearing there's something about a danger there. I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm hearing it. Anyway, but something happened on a travel trip. This will go back to traveling, but we do have an RV energy here. We also have a rev or a reverend here as well. You'll just bring it all out. Anyway, these letters, I'm just going to leave it there. The rope is here, people. The rope is here. Let me take from my homemade deck here. Jehovah, you just give some more words. So if you're new, I'm allowing Jehovah to just be so profound on his special day, as he loves people and he's paving a way. So accepting help and getting out of pride, okay? Getting out of the stupid pride and ego. Somebody was paid off and did something, and it caused some type of a mess within something. It caused blows to somebody's face. So there's a railroad worker coming out here as well. So if you work for the railroad, I guess you do. The R could be for the railroad. Somebody who has lots of tattoos involved in some of your situation. A lot of people do have tattoos in the day and age that we live in, but specifically Jehovah's bringing it out, whatever that is. Weeping, and there's been a lot of crying over this decision that was made that was so unwise. So that we've got weeping energy coming out here. And weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And this is a committing to unite and to deliver. We have the PD out here. Thank you, Jehovah. I just appreciate you so very much. You're so profound to me. Woe to you lying witnesses and to those who weigh out injustice, for suddenly you shall perish. Now listen to me, people. That's exactly what Jehovah was bringing out today when this rope energy was coming out on the Shabbat reading. Y'all missed that. I'll put it down below. I gave a personal testimony on that as well, something that happened in my life as well. But it's obviously we know people got up and they lied and they witnessed in a court of law and they did some stupid. It was unwise. People was just unwise. And so Jehovah's bringing out things about fools calling for strokes in their mouth and lying witnesses and foolishness and weighing out an injustice and accepting the wicked over the justice, people that are just in their heart, and that what was coming out in that reading. And he's saying, look, the door's going to be shut. Suddenly you're going to perish. So somebody is really in danger of losing some type of glory. Really is. And he stretched that out to the 7th of April, so you can do with it what you want. But somebody going to drown in the sea, I guess, or they're going to get hung up on their own rope, or either you're going to do the right thing and open up your heart chakra and forgive and knowing what happened, and regardless, or you really weren't none of his. And the door will be shut on some people because the word's not going to return to him void. He stated so. So, we have the R and the P and the V and the W and the D here. And that's profound to me. And a railroad worker, and a lot of tears, and somebody who lied, and somebody who wants to be united, and Jehovah's still giving a big old cup of love to fix something and to stretch your wings and fly and to see what he's going to do for you from this point on. But that's your choice. Okay? I really feel like somebody's got till the 7th. Okay, today is actually the day of salvation, but he did give a word, and he likes to say things in advance, and the door is here, and it's not going to be open for very much longer. Okay, and you ain't going to be able to you can just be sitting there knocking. No, I made a mistake. 1 second late is what I also am hearing. So anyway, meet your fate or have a date with the great one, and come on in and have some type of victory over something, and find grace for what it really is for us, because Jehovah's going to have his way in the earth regardless. He'll pave a way for you just like that if you just face the mirror and face the truth, because he's magnificent. He'll never fail you, ever. Anyway, this is what come out. Shalom.